Hey, Mr. Clash here with another fail and cleanup attack video, and today we're looking at a ground attack on this pretty congested base, a little bit tricky up near where the open and semi-open enclosure is. So firstly what we're going to do is look at this attack twice because it's all over so very quickly and it's very hard to spot the little nuances what actually make it fail. Then we'll have a look at my plan for the cleanup, and then we'll have a look at how closely my attack went according to the plan. So let's have a look at this attack now. Okay, so we've got 2 golems, 20 hogs, 12 wizards. So obviously there's a lot of cleaning up to do as far as the trash goes. You've already got 4 wizards gone down up at that top side. Hopefully take out some of the trash, maybe take out that archer tower as well. Trash on the right hand side is great. Leaving, you notice, I've mentioned it before, how you take out the outside stuff and you leave the inside stuff so that the troops you deploy in the middle that you want to go into the middle use those middle trash buildings as sort of breadcrumbs to follow on the way in. So he's come in with 2 golems and bowlers. So the bowlers come in, obviously try and take out as much stuff as you can. So I've got some hogs coming in on that left air defense, hogs on the arch tower, hogs on the cannon. So there should be a heal somewhere around that expo, I'd imagine. All of his bowlers are dead. Lava Hand in the clan castle, lava's popped. And you got the heal on that one. Another hogs on the bottom. Skelly traps have popped. There's lava pups. Well, spring traps there. Lava pups still alive. More skellies onto his hogs. That first big bomb's gone off. A little bit late on that second heal. And so that heal, those skeletons and those hogs have died. And wow, the other ones died with, they died pretty quickly too. They just ran under that heal. They were under heal and they died. But by that time, they had a wizard, 2 Teslas and an expo firing on them. They had a bunch of skellies. They had lava pups from the enemy's clan castle and the king all beating on them as well as a mortar firing in that direction. So that was a lot of DPS for those hogs to try and survive while that heal was running out. So we'll have a look at that again. So because that on the initial part of this, you actually think this isn't going to go too badly. He's got 20 hogs and it's all right. They're level 5 hogs, so they're maxed for Town Hall 9. Now his golems aren't maxed for Town Hall 9, so they do suffer. They don't do the tanking that a max Town Hall 9 golem could do. The heroes could be a little bit better as well, as long as they get the queen out though, and possibly one other thing, because he does have the bowlers there to help. So where a stronger hero might come into play, he does have some bowlers there that take out a few extra things as well. So got some 4 hogs on that initial deployment onto that left air defense, 4 hogs, 2 hogs. So the initial deployment of hogs is looking pretty good. The expo's already targeted onto the hogs. That heal spell's great. He's going to lose some hog. We know he loses some hogs to spring traps here in a second. So all of his hogs, he's got 3 more hogs left to put into play. Now the skellies and so that bomb and the king is doing a lot of damage to them. The 2 Teslas, the expo, yeah. So as you can see, there was just way too much DPS coming into that little corner. That little last corner of that the hogs went to, where the last bomb went off and the king was there. So basically, heroes I don't think the heroes played a bigger part. I think more it was the golems. He lost all of his tanking, and the run that just slightly misplaced heal spells, so that the hogs didn't get full benefit of the heal when they came in. So anyway, let's have a look at my plan of attack for this. Okay, so what my plan of attack is I like the way that the initial attack went. So I feel that I can duplicate that. So send a golem in here and drop a couple wizards down. Now, I like the way that this archer tower was taken out by that wizard, so that was pretty good. Also to send a golem in from here and drop a couple wizards on this, because I like the way that went. So that's the plan, and I'm bringing 3 golems of my own, 18 hogs of my own, and 6 hogs in my clan castle. So my clan castle hogs, obviously with the clan perks, they're bumped up so that they're max hogs. And I'm bringing 4 goblins, and those 4 goblins are for all of this resource trash you see around the place. So I figure they can do the cleanup of that far quicker while the rest of the stuff's going on. Anyway, so this initial push into here, the wizards will clear away this trash stuff, should take out that Archer Tower. I have a jump spell for here to get into the Queen. Heroes down, King, Queen, all coming in, all pathing in. And I know there's a Lava Hound in the clan castle, so I'm not going to bother poisoning that. I'm just going to see what can transpire as far as my Queen and the wizards go. Now I'm going to follow the same hog deployment. I'll put some hogs in here, hogs on this archer, hogs on this cannon. Then I'll have a heal for here. I'll then have, as these hogs path around, I know I'm going to lose some to spring traps. I'll have some more hogs for here. Then hopefully I'll have the clan castle hogs for this cannon. Put the next heal there, and then the third heal can be for over there somewhere. And I'm going to need this heal in this area for double reasons, obviously because of the bomb, but also because the king is there as well. And I feel the clan castle hogs will be able to take out this cannon pretty fast, being I'll have 6 of them and they'll be a high level. So that's why I'm bringing those hogs. I don't think I'm getting the extra benefit from a clan castle golem. I think I'm getting more benefit from the extra punching power and health from clan castle hogs. So that's the quickie general sort of a plan of attack that I have for that. And of course, when the hounds pop, if I need to use the poisons, I'll use definitely be thinking of a poison around here somewhere, because I know the skellies are there, and if they don't, and then I'll hold the other poison to see where I might need it. Anyway, that's the plan of attack for that base. So what we'll do, we'll have a look how my plan went in action. Okay, so we will see how my plan went. Now remember where I said I wanted to put the wizards, and you've seen me do this before. I go golem, wizard, wizard, golem, hog, hog. Okay, so straight away I've got a mistake. It was supposed to be wizard, wizard, not hog, hog. And then I've dropped a third one as well. Now the third one was of course for the dark elixir pump. Now I've looked over, I've come over to drop the next wizard over on the left hand side, and that's why I dropped a hog over on that left hand side instead. And then I looked back over to the right and I saw where is everything? Oh crap. And I had to look down and I realized I hadn't dropped the wizard. So at this point I still hadn't realized that I hadn't dropped the hogs. At this point I've still only thought, oh, I might have tried to put the wizards on top of the trash or something like that. So I'm coming in with that same deployment, and I'm quite happy with that deployment, and that's going well. So we go, yeah, okay, time for the heal spell, drop the heal spell, and I've gone to drop some other hogs, and it's like, I've got no more hogs. Where'd they all go? Now remember, at this point, I still hadn't even realised what I'd done, so I quickly dropped the clan castle hogs. So my plan had gone a little bit awry, but there I've got the second spell going, second heal spell, and the poison has taken out the skellies and those lava pups. Now you'll notice that in the core, I still have golems in the core. So in replay, we'll get to the end of this and it will just, we'll watch it a little bit faster. But what you'll see is that my hogs take out the first mortar very quickly before it can retarget onto them. And you saw how long that mortar expo, you saw how long that expo was targeting my golem. And now here you've got that golem is just getting hit by some little lava pups that survived. So I'm still getting tanking right up until the end of the attack. So obviously bringing in the 3 golems. Now remember, the first attacker, his golems were all dead. He had no tanking, so everything was firing on the golems. You'll notice how my goblins have just about taken out all of that resource stuff, all of that whole line of resources, all of those resource buildings are totally gone. That is the difference. So as it replays faster, have a look at those nuances that I pointed out, and that is where you have the golem coming in and surviving longer and providing a lot more tankage, where you see I did accidentally deploy the hogs wrongly. Obviously ended up attacking with 4 hogs less than I initially had, because I dropped them up the top thinking they were wizards. Obviously, you know, I've gone golem, then I've pressed the next troop ready to deploy it, and it turns out it was a hog and not a wizard. So that's why I've lost 4 hogs in that initial deployment instead of putting the extra wizard. So that sent me back a little bit there. Then with the 3 golems, that's provided me far more tankage. And my heroes, of course, have been able to do a little bit of extra damage that maybe compensates for the bowlers that have come in. So the main difference is I had much more tankage from my 3 golems. my spells were placed a little bit better. The heal spells and the poison spells were able to take out the skeletons and any of those trailing lava pups that were coming along from when the lava hound burst, when the Clancastle lava hound burst. And of course, I also used Clancastle hogs, which I think took out weapons a little bit longer, which meant weapons weren't firing for as long. And of course, those Clancastle hogs have a little bit extra health as well. Anyway, that's what made the difference in the attack, turning that failed 3-star into a successful 3-star. Anyway, thank you for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give the video a thumb up. Share the video with your clan mates or other people that you know. And I will see you in the next video.